Hi, guys. Hey, everybody. So, today is my first time going live. It's a new experience for me, so bear with me. I wanted to, try it out, and I was waiting to get to 10K to do my first live. And honestly, I'm just amazed that I actually made it, that you all of my followers made it possible. And I just want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank my family and my friends and everyone who supported, my dream of being on this platform and just doing what I love and sharing that with everybody. Let's see. So, it's going to take a few times for me going live to get a hang of it. So hopefully, we go on this journey together, and let's see. Okay. And I can get a little bit better at this, but I was contemplating going live and what I would say and what I would do. And honestly, for the first time, I just want to, just speak from the heart and to kind of tell everybody what's going on and a little bit about what I've been doing and what I do. But first and foremost, most importantly, of course, is that I owe all of my followers a big thank you. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I started on TikTok like more seriously back in June after my dad had passed, and I made a commitment to myself to post every day, and everybody kept telling me for 6 months that, just to be consistent and to post every day and that I would figure it out. And lo and behold, 6 months later, here I am. Wednesday I went to 10K and I'm already 11 and change. I just can't believe it. I'm gonna be hitting 12K pretty soon. But it's hard. It's hard to have people, view my passion and not be so judgmental, to see that I'm a person that's very humble, and that is very passionate about dance and my culture. I spend, thank you so much. I'm a big fan of my followers. I'm a big fan of you guys, and believe it or not, I am going berserk trying to read every single comment that comes through. Because I don't want to miss a beat. I don't want to miss a single, good and bad. I read all the bad comments too. I do believe that, I am where I am, because I took the criticism, good and bad, and used it in a positive way to grow. And as a dancer, well, I haven't stopped dancing since I was 4. It's truly been, I feel like I was put on this earth to just love music and to inspire other people to love music and to move to it, to create to it. And it took me a while to figure that out. I get asked, I'm not a young little chicken. My group, can you send us a shout out? Yes. Oh my God. You start my Grupo Colibri. Hey guys. Oh my gosh, you just started a group. I'm so excited for you. Oh man. I didn't tell you, I remember starting my first group too. I was so nervous. I didn't think, and it wasn't until recently that I didn't think I knew what I was doing. There's a lot of people out there in the world trying to bring you down. They'll say things, and I just, I want to tell you, just, if your heart's in the right place and your motivation is pure and positive, then you guys, that Grupo Colibri is going to go a long way. Definitely. I think that's what's most important, is that you're true to yourself, no matter what you do, and you follow your heart, Mostly teenagers. Oh, you know what? I love teens. I have some teens of my own. I have three kids of my own, believe it or not. My daughter is 21. My boys are 19 and 12. So, like I was saying before, I'm not a young chicken anymore. I am 47. So I know, you know, you're like, oh my God, like, how do you keep dancing? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know, I hope that my videos are something positive for everybody. I hope that, you know, that you watch them and they inspire you to do your own thing and to just believe in yourself. And you know, I'm here to, you know, hopefully get a lot of people that have given up their passions and given up dance, and, you know, hope to get them back to doing it. To you look at me and I'm not young. I am not young at all. You know, I'm young in here. You know, I get up in the morning and I feel like I'm a teenager every day. But you know what? Doesn't matter the age. I've taught senior citizens, I've taught tiny tots, and you know what? The most important thing is that you have it in here to do what you want to do what you love to do. So I'm so excited. You know, I'm excited for all those new groups and those new people, you know, all those people, my new followers that have decided to come back to dancing, or just, you know, they're so reminiscent too of their times in oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna lose my train of thought because all this stuff is new. There's like things flashing across my screen, and this is the first time for me. So I'm not, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's been just amazing. I love, first of all, let me backtrack. You know, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here live, and honestly, like I said, I have so many things I want to share with you. And let me see. One of the things that I want to share, besides, you know, I said thank you, and some of you guys are just joining on, and I just thank you. You know, I can't say it enough. Thank you for pushing me, you know, to get to that 10K. And right now it's just, you know, everything's just rolling. It's just, you know, people are like, who are you? Like, where did you come from? You know, what part of Mexico are you from? And sí hablo en español. And hablo español y puedo decirlo todo en español, pero, you know, it's going to take so much time to do Spanish and English. So I'm just gonna stay in English. If there's anything that you guys want me to say, you know, and you want me to, you know, what are you saying? Can you say that in Spanish? I'd be more than happy to. I've been really trying hard to keep up with all your comments. And I want to say, if I missed any at any point, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But the requests are coming in. They're like rolling in, like, oh my gosh. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I have requests coming in all day long. And the list is literally probably in the thousands now of requests that you want me to do. You know, can you do this video? Can you do Chihuahua? Can you do a polka? Can you do Yucatan? Can you do Michoacan? Can you do Chiapas? I just want to tell you guys, yes, I can, but I don't know when I can get to it. I am just so flattered. I am so honored. I am just like beyond words that, you know, that you want me to do all this. And I wish I had more time in the day to dedicate to, you know, to fulfilling your wishes. Because honestly, I wish I could do every single dance request that you sent in. I really wish that I could, that I was capable of just, you know. But I want to, you know, let me tell you, oh my gosh, oh my God, is my goddaughter on? Is that you? Oh my gosh, I can't believe. If you're on, I miss you. Tell your mommy and tell your brother and sister I miss them and I love them, and I really want to see you guys very soon. Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you. Ay, gracias. Gracias por estar, you know, viendo mis videos. Se los agradezco. Oh my gosh, no saben cuánto. But yeah, I was saying with your requests, I know I get some comments here like, where's my song? I requested it. But you know, that's how it is right now. It's like, I can't fulfill every single request. So I'm sorry, if I don't get to it right away. I will do my very best to get to it eventually. And honestly, I want to tell you kind of how it goes for me, so you kind of know, because I wake up in the morning, and I'm trying to do this every day. I wake up and I stretch out. I make my coffee, of course, because I'm a coffee addict. If you guys must know, I'm a coffee addict. I have to have my coffee or my tea in the morning. So I do that. And then I spend probably about 30 to 40 minutes stretching in the morning. And honestly, I wake up in the morning pretty much 99% of the time. I don't know what I'm going to choreograph. I don't know what I'm going to post or what content what song or song I'm going to use. I have no idea. Okay. So then I look back at the comments and I think of what you guys have, shared with me. And I just kind of it's kind of one of those things where I kind of let my heart guide me and say, okay, you know what? There was that one person that made that one comment, and I really want to do La Negra for whatever reason. So then I spent about an hour after I choose the right version that I want to use, because we know La Negra, for example, there's like hundreds of different versions, but I'm trying to right now appease everybody. I'm trying to okay, you know what? I got to use something that everybody is familiar with, that you're going to connect with. So I've been using a lot of Glenwicani for Glenwicani for Son Jarocho, and I've been using a lot of Mariachi Vargas for the really? Okay. So host invites you to go live together. Okay. I've never done that. So, oh my gosh. If I don't poke the button in time, guys, I'm so sorry. I promise to do a video dedicated. Okay. Do a video dedicated to, I would love to be able to dedicate one to all my followers, but, I would love, what kind of video do you want to be dedicated? Luis, let me know. I can, make a mental note today before I, before we're done here going live. Okay. So I was saying, so in the morning, yeah, I spent only about an hour, sometimes less, depending on the song, choreographing those 30 to 40 to even 50 seconds that you see those videos of. I don't spend days, I don't spend hours working on it. It's just whatever comes to my head in that short amount of time. Because honestly, then I have to spend the time to make the video. So the process is very short, in retrospect. What you see, those 30 to 50 seconds of choreography is just done over like a 40 to 60 minute, kind of brain activity going on here, trying to be creative. And a lot of times I have to really punch it and really okay, I have to focus, because sometimes I'm choreographing something for my mom as well. If you've seen in my in my page, sometimes you see the mother-daughter videos, and I just want to, I've said this in previous videos, but if you don't know what's going on with that, my dad, like I said, he passed in May of this year, and me encargo mucho mi mamá. He asked me to, to take care of my mom. So the best way that I know is, of course, connecting with music and dance. So that's something that I do with my mom, to keep her spirits up, to keep her moving, to keep her healthy. So when you see those videos, the mom and daughter videos, that's, me trying to, be the cheerleader for my mom, just keep her going and keep her mind in a positive frame. So, I just wanted to share that. Okay. I know somebody requested to go live with me, and you guys are gonna maybe have to help me out here. So when that happens and I accept, maybe you can tell me what's going to happen. Should I accept? What's going to happen? There's not going to be a bomb that goes off, hopefully. So bear with me. If you want to request me again, maybe I'll be brave. I'll just press that button, see what happens. Because like I said, this is a learning curve for me. And I've been live on Instagram and Facebook. I was doing lives, on a weekly basis, but this is completely different. I know in this, a lot of you, I don't know. Let's see, Colibri for motivation, for them to see there's people like you who love dancing. Yes, you don't know. My mom says that, like, literally, like, I was the dancer. She already knew, like, how much I kicked in her tummy before I was born. And she's like, I was walking, just so everybody knows, I was walking by 7 months. And my mom said once I started walking, I was just like, I was zipping everywhere and I was crashing everywhere just because like you could not keep up with me. Like, so pretty much like since I was born, I've been like nonstop, like movement. And people like me that love dancing, I've always loved dancing. And, like I said, I've danced, I've done jazz, I've done hip hop, I've done tall flags, I've done drill team, I've done cheerleading. And I also was a coach for cheer, a coach for drill, a coach for tall flags. And I didn't start till like when I was 20, I started Folklorico, and I started to see, and really appreciate my culture and to learn and to study about the history and the people. It wasn't until then that this passion grew inside of me for Mexico and its richness of culture and its richness of people and its indigenousness. Like I just connected like on this huge level. I am so close to 12K. Like, I can't believe it. That's my goddaughter. She's so beautiful. I miss you, Casey. I want to see you. Tell your mommy we gotta just do it on this weekend. We gotta get together. You're practicing volleyball. That's amazing. So I don't live in Mexico. I live in California. I am, and yes, in one of the videos, because I get asked that a lot. ¿De qué parte de Mexico eres? Like, what part of Mexico are you from? Because I must be, and I consider myself Mexican. Like, I know there's like, people put rules on what Mexican is. If you were born in Mexico, then you're Mexican. But honestly, I'm more Mexican than the people living in Mexico. And I'm going to tell you why. Like, my heart, my soul, like I could have been born in Mexico. And, like, just because I was born in California doesn't mean anything. My blood is full on Mexican. My mom and all of her family are from Jalisco, and my dad and all his family are from Michoacan. So I am American. I am Mexican American. I was born here in the US. I am a citizen of the United States, and I'm very American. I vote, and yes, very American, but that does not take away from where my heart is completely and my blood is Mexican. Let's see, ¿hace coreografías para quinceañeras? Sí, hago coreografías para quinceañeras. Ha hecho varias y por un tiempo sí estaba promoviendo ese aspecto de mi trabajo, por decir. Pero como muchas cosas en la vida cambian, ahorita apenas estoy regresando a ese mundo de estar más dedicada a las coreografías. So I definitely do quinceañeras. I've done lots of them, and I've also done special dances like for weddings and things like that. So estoy localizada en California, y sí, hago los ensayos para el vals, para los bailes de sorpresa. I do the surprise dance and I do the waltz for quinces, and I am not perfect person. I don't know everything, and I am not, I don't claim to be anything. All I can tell you is my choreographies are driven by my vision in here, and and my heart is what drives me. So when I create a piece, it's, I pour everything of me into it. I've done surprise dance hip hop. I've done surprise dance quebradita, like banda. I've done array because, as a dancer, you have to be multifaceted. You have to be able to pick up different musical genres, dance genres. And I do my best. I'm not the best. I definitely always tell people I'm not the best at anything. I just do my best. I do pour everything into it. And vive en Fontana, pues eso no está lejos. Yo vivía en Moreno Valley y ahorita, o sea, Fontana se me hace bien cerquitas. Did you dance folklorica? I do dance folklorica. I am currently a dancer. I am currently a choreographer. I do currently dance in a conjunto de son jarocho. I am an ensemble, an actual member of the son jarocho group for Conjunto Teneselome, where I am consistently, when we do gigs, I am the percussion aspect of son jarocho in that group. I have done lots of gigs also with Conjunto Jardín, where I also do the percussion. So if we know zapateado and we know the history and the fundamentals of what zapateado is supposed to do in son jarocho, that is my job. And I do get paid. So I do consider myself a professional. I do get paid very well for what I do. And I'm very thankful. I'm very blessed. I feel very fortunate to know the musicians that I know and have them as friends, and that have allowed me and given me a place in their musical ensemble. So I do continue dancing, and I have had various groups. I currently don't have a group because I've just currently moved this year due to, my father being ill. So dance as an adult. Yeah, you can never stop dancing if you want. I think that dancing is a lifelong, it could be your lifelong venture. There isn't like an expiration date where you say, what, I'm this age and I have to stop. I firmly believe that, because I've had that experience where I was able to teach people of an older age, and my mom included, that you can learn at any age. You can pick up something that you've never done, and at a different level, of course, because sometimes your body is restrictive of your movements, but that doesn't mean that you can't dance folklorico. That doesn't mean that you are restricted to never learn. It just means that you just need a teacher that is very patient with you and that knows how to teach you. So you're getting better at math. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I love math. Math is amazing. Math is very important in dance. Let me tell you, you have to be able to count, and you have to be able to break the counts down, and you have to keep count while you're doing it musically. So it's very, very important. So all you people out there, if you love math, actually it plays a crucial role in dance. You wouldn't think that those fundamentals, you're like, oh, I just need to know how to read, no, there's all sorts of things that play into, being able to keep tempo, being able to keep counts, being able to break those counts and keep halftime. There's so many things that go into dance. So I'm so happy for you that you're getting better at math. Let's see. Necesito coreografía para mi hija, cumple sus 15 en julio. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, el mejor modo para que puedan comunicarse conmigo es para irse a la cuenta mía de, es igual, de Naya Arts en Instagram. Y ahí mismo me puede mandar un mensaje directamente y le puedo contestar y podemos arreglarnos, me puede dar toda la información y ahí entonces yo le doy el número de teléfono mío para ya podemos hablar, y le puedo dar más detalles. So I was just saying, when you're interested in, like, she's interested in choreography for her daughter, for a quinceañera, this is a really difficult platform of social media to communicate with. Right now I can talk back and forth with you, but sometimes through the comments, or questions that you might ask me through comments, they get lost, or there's just so many that come in at the same time that I'm not able to, to catch up and to read them all. Because literally I have they have been times where I've lost comments, like where did where did that comment go? But I want to, I'm definitely very accessible. You can reach me. Honestly, the best way is through Instagram. So if you go to my link tree and my link in my profile, you go to Instagram, you could DM me, ask me any questions. And I'm really good about getting back to you right away. It's just really hard on TikTok for the same reason that there's, it's just a whole different level, and there's so many comments that come in at once. De nada, cualquier cosa que necesita, nomás por medio de Instagram nos podemos comunicar más fácil. So yeah. I don't know. I was nervous. I'm kind of warming up to this. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited because I don't know what's going to happen now. I just feel like I reached that 10K. I've surpassed it, and I'm getting the most beautiful, I have to say, the most beautiful stories and comments, and I just can't believe it. I can't believe how many people have danced folklorico, have missed, like dancing, or remembers, like I get the comments like, oh, when I was in elementary, or when I was in junior high, en la secundaria, en la primaria, I used to dance this, and oh, that was ages ago, and oh, you make me remember mi pueblo, like those I can't even imagine, like those must be like the most beautiful memories. And I'm so glad that, that you're able to reminisce and to remember those when you watch my videos. That is really, really, actually, it's one of the major reasons that I'm on this platform. It's because I want people to remember. I want people to get back to what they love. And I have a story too, I had to go to hell and back to get to this frame of mind, to remind myself, do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on what you love. Do not give up the things that make you, that drive you, that give you that inspiration, that motivates you. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna break right there. Hi, hola, Fanny. Meow. Fanny meow. Let's see. Hola, ¿de dónde eres? Soy de aquí de California. I was saying before. Soy de California. Mis raíces son de Michoacán y de Jalisco. Okay, so let's see. Am I teaching in person? I would love to take lessons. I had my groups in Moreno Valley a few years ago, and I had them for years. I had, my elite group. I had my group of children. We're talking like 60 dancers. I had my full-on groups, and I moved to the LA County back home about 3 years ago. And then I ended up moving back out. I was a preschool teacher full-time in Paramount, and then I started teaching in Long Beach. So I had my group there for about a year. So what happened is my dad got sick. I moved back home, and currently I do not have a group. I am looking, and honestly, if any of you guys know of a location, because I have been looking for months now trying to find, and I know because of COVID it's been hard, but I just need to find somewhere, some space where I can resume and start up a new group again, because I have so many people that, they want to come back to dancing, or they're looking for a place. I am here in Carson, California, which is very close to Long Beach, or the LA Torrance area, Wilmington, San Pedro, that whole area. And I've been going out. I've been leaving my resume. I've been applying through the rec center, which I know Long Beach approved me for in-person classes, but currently I am not. It says share the video. More of your. Sure. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how I invite other people, I guess, to, I got to figure this out. Anyways, I don't have to do this right now. Maybe you guys can show me. But anyways, I am not currently teaching in person, because I still haven't found the place where, I can do in-person classes. What I've had to do currently, and that's thanks to you guys, when El Gavilancillo blew up, and went viral, I realized you guys were asking me like, oh, can you break it down for me? Can you break the choreography? How do you do the steps? Can you do a tutorial? And it's been just crazy from there. It's just been, constant asking. So what I've done is I've set up a Patreon account where you can subscribe on a different tiers, depending on what your needs are. So for $5, it's really not bad. Like $5 a month, you're going to get a basic step tutorial every single week. So that's 4 tutorials for $5 a month. And, and I know you don't know, but I think I'm a pretty good patient teacher, and I'm pretty detailed. So I go over the step, whatever step that we're going to learn, I go over it pretty detailed so that, hopefully you understand front, facing the back, I do the whole shebang so that you understand the concept, what the step is, how it's used, where it's from, why it's important. That's on the $5 tier. So if you're moving on to the $10 tier, you're also getting like every single week, you're going to get a tutorial of the choreo breakdown of one of my videos. So let's say the first week I already put El Gavilancillo. So if you're at for $10, you get the 4 tutorials a month, plus you get 4 choreo breakdowns a month, where you have El Gavilancillo. Then I already put up La Negra. And next week I'm thinking of putting El Querreque, because that's one of the ones I think next, that you guys have been like, how do you do all the steps? Can you break it down? Can you make it slower? So that's on the $10 tier. And then $15 a month is going to get you like your own request, like of choreography. $20 is going to get you a Zoom class with me, where we're going to, I'm going to go over like whatever you want. Like if you're a teacher and you want some choreo advice, or, if you're a dancer and you want a technique help, if you're a beginner and you want to go over some of the basic steps, whatever you want, we'll set up the Zoom, we'll go over it once a month. That's on the $20 tier. And then also I have on the Patreon is if you're interested in choreography, like, what? I would really, I have a group, or I don't have a group. Maybe you just want to learn like entire Negra, La Negra completa. Like, can you do all the choreography for the whole song? Then I'll actually work out the choreography, record it, and then you'll have your own link where you can view it and learn it. I'll break it down and we'll get it up to tempo. So, thank you. That all your comments, they really, I just, I appreciate them. I appreciate all of you guys. And like I said, I was really nervous coming on today. I wasn't sure, what to talk about, but I think, if you guys, I just kind of go by your feedback. I'm going with the flow, what you guys want. I'm listening. I'm definitely listening, and I definitely want to, what is that? I definitely want to, want, you guys to understand kind of, what it is that I'm doing here and why I'm doing it. I want you to understand that, but I want to be doing my part to motivate you, to encourage you, to help you to grow as a person, as a dancer, whatever it is that you need. That's, I'm trying my hardest. And if you need a certain choreography to remind you of how beautiful it was when you were a kid, and how much you miss, dancing that song, then I will do my best. Like I said, it's not because I ignore anybody, or it's just a request. There's so many. So one more thing I wanted to touch on, and I don't know how long I've been already. I can ramble and talk for days. But one thing I wanted to say, I know some of you guys might have seen my video about, with that Taylor Swift song, Nothing in My Brain. One of the repeating comments that I get a lot, and I get people that, especially older people, or maestros y maestras that are old school, or have had things a certain way. And even though at my age, I'm very traditional, a lot of things, as far as family and values and respect, morals, those kind of things. I'm a big believer that there's some things, like, especially if you don't want them to die, that you really have to try to find a way for people to connect. So I know folklorico and the culture, the Mexican culture, for me, they're very important, but they're not very important and they're not significant, to a lot of people. A lot of people that are Mexican or are of Mexican descent, they don't necessarily, share my viewpoint or my love for the culture or the dance. And I get that. I respect that. Why I do what I do is because my passion drives me. I'm not trying to irritate anybody. I'm not trying to be disrespectful anyway. So the fact that I do my videos in shorts and I wear a hat is not to be disrespectful or disgraceful or to be against anybody or anything. There's a rhyme and a reason. I wear my shorts so you can see my legs and you can see my feet plainly, because I want you to see the technical aspect of the steps in the zapateado. I want you to see if I exaggerate, the step, or I overly define it, it's so that it's very clear, and it's, by the time you see it on the other side through a video, you're able to grasp that and to see, es un metatarso, es una punta, es un talón, es toda la planta. That you're able to see that it's, the ball of your foot, your foot is pointed, you're on the heel of your foot, or you're using the whole flat foot. So there's a reason. And thanks to you guys and all your support. Thank you for your comments and for, those that get that understand the reason why I am out in my shorts. Saludos. Ay, muchas gracias, Hendrix. Se le agradece. Muchas gracias. I will continue, wearing what I want to wear, because my main concern is that you see the steps and that you appreciate what the zapateado is. And the hat is no disrespect as well. It's because I don't want you to focus on me per se. I'm not trying to get points for me visually. What I want you to see is the dance. What I want you to see is the steps. What I want you to appreciate is the sound. So to me, it's like you can close your eyes. You don't have to be looking at me. You can close your eyes, hear the music, and hear my feet work as a percussion and accompany the music. They go hand in hand. That's what it's all about. So that is kind of my point. It's like, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. You don't even have to be looking at me. I'm not trying to look pretty. I'm not trying to look, I'm not trying to oh my gosh, look at my boobs or look at my butt. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to just see look at the bare bones of the dance. Look at the bare bones of the steps. Look at what the zapateado does to the music. So, I encourage you the next time to close your eyes instead. Don't look at me. Just listen how the feet work and accompany the music, because that's what zapateado is. It's not like it has to be this zapateado, which I know that the certain zapateado, I'm not going to put a Jalisco zapateado in Michoacan. I know that. But if I do a Jalisco dance and I don't have that particular zapateado, that doesn't mean that I'm being disrespectful. It means that I have other sequences filling up the space. I want you to hear how the zapateado accompanies the music and fills and completes the music. Hits the notes every time is amazing. Thank you. And honestly, it never, something I always tell dancers, maybe they hit the notes now, but I didn't start out that way. Everything takes work. I didn't start out to be at the level that I'm at. Everything started from scratch, from zero, from point zero. Even though I had my dance background in my 20s, I had already been dancing for 16 years. but I had never danced folklorico. So that was like a completely different world for me. So know that, you know, if you haven't been doing it, if you have never done it, if you want to get back to it, it doesn't matter. Like, it's okay to start from point zero. It's okay to start from scratch because, you know, every day you inch your way and you'll get there. Let me see. Can I scroll back? Oh, I can't scroll back. Bailar folklorico was my dream as a kid. Well, I don't know how old you are now, but you know, if you're not a kid anymore and you're an adult, if you're a senior, it doesn't matter. Like, your dream can still, you know, you can still achieve your dream. One of my dreams now is to take up tap dancing. I haven't tap danced since I was 4. And obviously I didn't get to be a really good tap dancer. Ooh, I have a message. But, you know, I said, now that I understand the history of zapateado, and I've watched a lot of documentaries on tap dancing, and I see the correlation and what the roots, African roots of zapateado, African roots of tap dancing, and how something that came from the same place evolved and changed because, you know, this one headed to this country, and this one headed to that country, and this, the evolution and the change. But you can still see, you know, so I'm so fascinated by that. And honestly, if I, you know, and hopefully that'll be one of the things I share, maybe my journey as learning to tap dance. You can do it. You know, I'm 47 and I'm gonna start once I get my shoes, but you can do it. You know, if it was your dream, then you should definitely make your dream come true. It's too late when we're not on this earth anymore, but it's while we're here and we're living and breathing, it's not too late. So you can still do it. Let's see, tengo años queriendo aprender, pero ya tengo 47. No, yo también tengo 47 años. Es lo que acabo de decir. Yo voy a empezar a tap. La verdad, yo quiero, you know, empezar a aprender a cómo bailar tap. Y nunca es tarde. Mi mamá, like, let me just tell you, if you guys saw the video that I posted with my mom of her dancing La Guanábana, that was just last week. Okay, in 3 days she picked up the one zapateado, some desplantes, some descansos, and I did a little choreo for her. In 3 days, she's never ever danced any kind of folklorico, and she's from Jalisco, born in Jalisco, raised in Madero, Tampico. Okay, she had never ever, I'm telling you, never danced folklorico, and she did La Guanábana with me, and that was just, you know, I know it wasn't the whole song, but for her to pick up the one zapateado, the desplantes, los descansos, she did it. Like, I thought she did awesome. And can you imagine what you could do in a week, what you could do in a month? I mean, girl, you know, at any age you can start. Usted puede empezar a cualquier edad. Chequea el video de mi mamá bailando la guanábana. Es algo increíble, que es nomás de el maestro o la maestra que tenga la paciencia, que sepa explicar los pasos. Y usted, aunque tenga los problemas con las rodillas, aunque tenga problemas de la espalda, o sea, es nomás de saber qué pasos le queda, qué puede usted bailar para que los agarre bien y los baile todo bien bonito. Sí se puede. And that's exactly why I did the Patreon, because on the Patreon at the first tier level, you're going to learn those basic steps. Si usted se inscribe con mi Patreon en el nivel 1, voy a estar enseñando cada semana un paso diferente donde puede ir paso por paso, bien lento, puede estar aprendiendo ya lo básico para que tenga la fundación ya para lo de folclórico. Levi is good. Levi is my son. She's asking how my son is. He's doing awesome. We went to Knott's yesterday. I had to do a little zapateado there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Where are your ballet? So I don't consider myself a ballet folklorico, like even when I had my groups. Right now I don't have a group, as I was saying before. I consider myself a contemporary folklorico choreographer and teacher. I my version of folklorico is meshing the contemporary dance into it. I think it's very important for our next generation to be able to connect, to folklorico, to the culture, to the dance. And I think that adding that contemporary flair, that's just my opinion. I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, like, why are you doing that? No, that's just what I do, because I firmly believe that in my style of choreographing, I'm able to kind of add that little flair, add that little extra something to, the traditional dances, or choreograph them in a way where it's not redundant, or so that you're not looking at the same dance. So, for example, I did El Jarabe Tapatío. Everybody does El Jarabe Tapatío. To me, that's the contemporary flair that I add to it, because El Jarabe Tapatío, even though there was those 30 seconds, you're not going to see that Jarabe Tapatío anywhere else. Why? Because that came out of my brain. Those step sequences came out of my brain. I put them in that order and added that slide and added that, whatever it is that I choreograph, I added that way. And you're not going to go to another group and see it that way. So that is something, when I did have my girls and I would explain to them and the parents, I said, you know what? If you're part of this group, know that you are dancing a contemporary folklorico style. Know that I choreograph my own pieces. I do all my choreographies, and that, I don't import teachers from various groups or states or wherever using the same choreographies, because simply put, I can do that on my own. I have my own vision. I have my own style. My passion and love for the dance, kind of like guides me and what I want the piece to come out to be. So let's see. So yeah, I don't have a ballet right now. And when I do start my group, because I'm very focused right now on starting a new group, it will continue to be a contemporary folklorico group. I hope you do start my page, Gaviota, if you haven't. And yeah, I just think that my page is not like incredible, it's just me. I put a lot of myself into my choreographies and my post, my silliness and my reluctancy to become old, because I want to be young forever. De nada, okay, that en la ciudad, ¿en qué ciudad? No, es lo acabo de decir, que no tengo un ballet. Y el grupo, porque por la misma razón que acabo de moverme de nuevo. I've moved 3 times in 3 years. And I'm hoping that now I can, settle down, just keep an eye on my mom and my baby, which is 12, and just really just now, focus on you guys, on dance, and what you guys need as far as choreographies and motivation and inspiration. I'm hoping that, that this platform will allow me to do that. And I know it's hard. It's very competitive. And I know at my age, what are the chances? But I do think that for once, I'm not a quitter, and I just feel like I have so much that I still want to create and to teach. And honestly, I'm just aching to get back to teaching. You have no idea. Like it's been since, oh my gosh, I think since it's been a little over a year since I had my group, since I had to give it up. And I am just aching to start up a new group. Like I said, I just need to find a place. If you guys know of a place, help me out. I'm really ready to assemble the 2022 group that's gonna just woo. I have all these ideas brewing for dances, for choreographies, for solos. I just need the dancers to to teach. but I'm ready for you guys, you know, help, you know, if you guys know anybody, I'm trying to find a place because, you know, without a place, it's just going to be my driveway or my backyard. So, yeah. Okay. So I've probably been very, very long, and I just want to say, I feel like I could do this again, and I want to thank you again for you know, making it all possible, because I know without all of you guys and, you know, watching the videos and sharing the videos, most importantly sharing, it seems like that's crucial. So I appreciate you sharing the videos and, you know, telling your friends about it. And like I said, I'm going to continue to do my best to fulfill your requests and things, but it probably is close to impossible, because it literally is like in the thousands right now of the, you know, that I have to try to catch up. But I could only do 1 or 2 a day, and right now, yeah, right now I want to start some new pieces that are gonna be set for the 2020 group when I do get my place, you know, like to practice, and I do assemble that mighty dance folklorico group. I hope you guys will be a part of it. You know, if you're out there and you're in the Carson, Long Beach, Torrance, Wilmington, LA area, I hope that you will come out and join the group, and that we can, you know, do something just magical and, you know, make this new year just amazing and all the years to come. So, yeah, we'll see you soon. I'm hoping that, you know, at least once a week I can go live. And but you guys tell me, you know, tell me what you want. You want me to go live? Tell me. You want me to talk about something? Let me know, you know, because si, you know, si quieren que tienen preguntas, si tienen sugerencias, nomás es de decirme, y voy a hacer lo posible para complacerlos. Okay, so you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Have an amazing 2022, and I hope that you guys will tune in next time, you know, and love you guys. And I just have to figure out how to turn this off because it is my first time. There we go.